Hello, everybody. Boston Tea Party here. And the title is As It Seems. So, let's get into this, shall we? I do have somewhat of a talking point, and some of you may agree, some of you may disagree. But before the talking point, I'm going to lay out the roadmap for you. So, I am working on a house, but then I'm going to show you what I have done. So this is basically a multi-property showcase. And I worked hard on these, obviously. Well, at least one. The other two, I kind of freestyled it, as you would say. But I have a little more work left to do in this one. So I got bedrooms to do, and holy crap, I got more than I thought. Pardon me. So I'm gonna start off with some paint. I thought I painted the wall, so that's my bad. What color do I want to do these? And I won't be selling the house by any stretch of the imagination. Just in case the game decides it wants to crash or do something really dumb. So, I mean, granted, if it does, I'll come back right away. So, and I'm already out of paint. The joyous of things that just keep going on. Ah, boy. So I'm just gonna wait and to see if Pam or my brother comes into the stream. Then I'll get to the talking point. Because when I saw this kind of really just grinded my gears. Pardon the Family Guy analogy. But it is what it is, you know, Rhode Island. So hey, might as well stick with the analogy, you know. But this, without a shadow of a doubt, really did piss me off. And spoiler alert, the talking point is basically greed. So, not that we don't face enough of that every day. Constant greed. I don't even think I put lights up in here either. Let me see. Nope. Oh, that figures. Alright. So I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, so... And I will be back Wednesday with a Grand Theft Auto live stream. Obviously, you know what it is by now, so... I'm going to see how fast I can go through $50 million. I'm willing to bet pretty fast. So, definitely keep your eye out for that stream. I'll probably start streaming at 6 a.m. Just say between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, keep your eye out for that one. Because I'll be doing this mansion thing live. I just want to see how fast I can burn through $50 million. And I'm a little hyped for it. I'm not going to lie. Seems like, I mean, a Michael DLC, people are finally getting what they want, but I'm still not setting my expectations too high because I never did when it came to Grand Theft Auto set my expectations too high because then you hear people complain and whine like, oh, they could have done better. No, just Know the DLC's coming. Keep your expectations low. If Rockstar does something really good, finally. But I never went in with high expectations. And that's for any DLC, for any game. Whether it be Grand Theft Auto, House Flipper, doesn't matter. I always keep my expectations low, so I'm not disappointed if it doesn't turn out the way I hoped it would. Alright, let's go paint the other room. Sell that. We'll just keep that in here for now. I might be able to build a closet, because this is kind of really big for a room. I don't know, let me just put... Oh shit, of course that's in the way. Get the hell out of my way. Right. I'll just set that there for now, because I may be able to put a closet right there. And as far as the other room goes, it's sort of the same deal. So, let me do a measurement here. Of course. Alright. Hear my PlayStation getting all pissed off. It sounds like a freaking tornado siren. I'm thinking small bathroom. And then a small closet. I'll make this work somehow. Maybe. I mean, if it's a fail, it's a fail. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I think in here I'll do wallpaper, actually.
I didn't know you were streaming. Well done, Boston.
Thank you, Pam, and welcome to the stream. Pardon me. The benefits of being a smoker. Yeah, I just started streaming a few minutes ago, so basically the roadmap is I'm going to work on this, and then I got other properties to show. So this is basically the same house I saw on your stream, only except I'll go outside so you can see. It's not exactly a duplicate of yours, obviously, because you know me, I gotta build them big. That's, pardon the pun. But, yeah, basically when you came in from the garage here where the stairwell used to be, I just moved it all the way over. So, there's a lot to take in with this one.
Lol, I know, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever tell me to build small, I'm going to tell you to go for a mental health evaluation. I will never build small. I mean, I do occasionally, but let's be real here. There's a reason why, especially Flawless is maybe known the mansion guy on YouTube, because I love torturing myself by building big places, so hopefully this goes exactly the...
Quake Japan with a tsunami warning.
Yikes, wow, I didn't even see that. Normally that would be all over YouTube by now. Shit. I hope Hawaii's getting prepared and in the west coast of the United States, because yeah, those things love to travel.
It is.
Me, I'd be the type of dumbass that would be out there right now recording that thing, coming for me and be like, hashtag I'm about to die. That's part of that storm chasing blood that's in me that just throws all caution to the wind. Let's see, we stack these bricks up. So I think what I'm going to do is finish the bedrooms and then the driveway outside, and then I'll show all my properties. It's really I'm saving the good one for last, and no, ironically, it's not the Mega Mansion. That one's going to be second. It's the third one that I took the most time on. And it's the third one that literally took me, I believe, crap, I want to say about a month now. An easy month. And the reason why I'm not selling this one on camera is because I'll be loading back into my Christmas property, and that one's not going to be revealed until the 23rd or 24th, so can't have an unveiling of something that I don't want to show right away. Alright, grab the door. Make sure... Why the hell would you stay open? Oh my god. Here we go. I'm probably about... How many minutes am I into the game now? I am 11 minutes into the game and I'm already getting pissed. I'm not going to say that's a record, but it's pretty close. You know what? I can somewhat keep it bougie. Alright, do that white. Handle, keep it white. Not really worried. I mean, for those who know me by now, or they should know, I'm a pretty short-fused guy, so it is what it is, I guess, but I at least need one part of this house where the pussy's showing. That's just how I am. Alright, so the rant. You know, people go through enough and pay enough as it is with the cost of living. If you don't got a supposed real ID, where does airports get off start charging you $45 as of February if you don't got a real ID? I mean, why is it the airlines, the most greediest bastards on the face of this planet, get off? Oh, because we feel this will encourage people to get the real ID. No, it's freaking greed. Pull your head out of your asses. This is going to stop people from flying if they don't got a real ID. Because not everyone flies for pleasure or for fun. I mean, you got people who actually travel for family emergencies or business, and you're like, oh, that extra $45 surcharge up front, and then for every 10 days that you're out there. It just don't make any sense to me. That's not going to encourage people to get the real ID. I can guarantee you that. All it's going to do is hurt your airline if they don't got that extra $45 to pay. I can tell you what, I'm taking the train from now on. Either I'm taking the friggin' train or a bus. Fuck the airlines. I'm tired of fucking government greed. I seriously am. And they're like, oh, but it's almost like that. You're laughing at it. They claim child safety when they want to ID you online. I mean, yeah, porn websites, whatever, that I can see. But we all know it's much bigger than protecting your child. And it's not about protecting your child. It's about prying into your privacy and creating a government surveillance system. We all know what it is. But yet, they'll say it's for your children. Well, this is basically the same thing. They're saying, oh, well, it's to encourage you. You know what a real ID is here in the United States? I don't know what it is across the world. It's just a fucking star or some symbol on your card. You want to make a real ID? Put a fingerprint scanner at your local DMV or AAA or whatever. You want to prove it's you. It's as easy as that. Choose a finger you want to have on your fingerprint you want to have on your card. Then if they don't believe it's you, they have that same system set up, say airports or banks or wherever. You put your thing on the scanner, your fingerprint, there you go. That's how you prove it's you. So sickening. I don't want RGB. I just want to change it to gold. Oh, like this game. But honestly, if people seriously believe in themselves, or that, oh, well, they're just
You should
doing
tell
it.
them Boston.
Oh, I am telling them. 'Cause I'm tired of it. All it is, like I said, all it is greed. I'm tired of it. There is absolutely no need for it. But they're not going to listen. Trust me. And how long will it be now that, so a lot of times if the airline does something greedy or they start off, it spreads. So how long? I'm not the type of channel to spread misleading information. So, but think about it. If they start doing that, how long would it be before buses start doing that same shit, or or trains or any public transit? That's a thing you seriously gotta think about. So they could say, oh, well, they're doing it. We're a public transit. People are cooperating with them, so why the hell can't we do it? Or eventually it would start off when eventually your banks will do it. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to greed, there can be a ripple effect. And that's the thing that just pisses me off the most. They treat everyone like walking piggy banks, like we're all filthy rich, and we're not. Last time I checked, only 1% of this country was rich. The other 9, well, then you got like 25% are moderately rich. Probably like another 10% that make a six-figure salary a year. But then the rest of us are just broke as fuck.
Have you got
That
your
are that.
Christmas decorations up yet?
Oh yeah, I got mine up. They went up Thanksgiving night. That's sort of like family tradition. We always put our tree up on Thanksgiving night. I ironically said in Flawless because I missed Flawless's video things because of Thanksgiving.
Cool.
I actually told him in the comment section. Of course, me being me, I actually told him, and because he asked if my tree went up or something similar to that. And I literally came out, or he asked did anyone put them up, and I just said, yeah, my bush went up, being a smart ass. I mean, I gotta be a smart ass. What else do I got to go by? These days, I mean, honestly. So, and I said it in his last video that my bush, well, not his very last, that was on Ozzy Osbourne, but when he did House Flipper, line up to the diamonds, you, that my bush went up, and it was pretty entertaining. Oh my god, that light is not centered. My OCD. There we go. That seems pretty centered. Alright. Now we'll throw this back out here. I'll start with this room first. Let's see, need to pick out a... That's not a bed. Fucking beds! There we go. Oh, this game.
Some people don't have a bush, rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, if they know what hedge clippers are, then it's very clear like and why they don't have one. nothing like nothing like keeping it trimmed and very well in order. Dark Canyon 4. What? You know what? That might go good with the white pillows. I'm sort of just going to rush through this one now, so... The last property, like I said, I'm going to show, I sort of just gave up on it. Not like giving up on it completely, but the game's kind of freaking out, so I know I can't really go any further. It hasn't crashed, but I kind of get that feeling it's gonna. So that's where I had to stop. And I have pissed off this game in the past to the point of crashing, and yeah. I just don't feel like restarting the whole stupid game over, deleting it and restarting it. I had to do that with House Flipper 1 twice. Ironically, both times it's actually happened. I'm going to just say it as is, the Home Alone house. I know they reversed it for legal issues, but everybody knows what that house is. And yeah, twice I've actually broke the game to the point where it wouldn't work, and I'm like, yeah, never again. Alright, line up to the diamonds. Oh, this is torture. Which I clearly love doing, is torturing myself. It may be weird, but I don't care. Alright, let's get the closet set up.
Have you had every buyer with this game? I've still got two to get because of losing everything that time.
I don't think I've ever gotten every buyer. I mean, of course, fucking Bilo wants this house. Well, he ain't getting it. Nope, I still have question marks. Interesting. I honestly never paid attention to that. What the hell am I doing? To me, whoever bids the highest, I just usually sell it. But I usually get all the repeats. Is why I never paid attention. Huh. Let me get a corner one here. Keep it white.
Corner I've not got.
Interesting. It looks like I still haven't gotten half of them, so... Oh dear. Alright. So, holy shit, here we go with the flickering. We're just gonna... Oh my. Let me see, come over here. And then put like and then I'll match everything up. Oh yay, there's the phlegm. Shit. There we go. But yeah, like I said, that was just a small rant. And like I said, some may agree that people should have a real ID, and others who have a brain that most likely be on my side would take my side on that subject. So that is nothing but corporate greed. And they just figured, oh, now we figured out a way how we get more money out of people. And it's actually a legal loophole that they can do it too and get away with it. Oops. There we go. Nope, that's gotta... Top of that's gotta be white. Oh, wow. Alright. Let's throw up some pictures in here, and that should do it. I'm glad they finally actually fixed customizable pictures, because ever since Pool Party, that's been crashing, and that's been really driving me nuts. No, I want to color the frame, you dip dong. You can tell I'm short patient. She looks like Marilyn Monroe. We'll use her. Always have a beautiful picture of Marilyn in your room. Alright, that works nicely. I think. Yeah, that's almost center. There we go. Think that'll just about do, but let me turn it to daytime for obvious reasons. And then maybe put like a potted plant and a shelf in here. Let's see, pots, you. Most of the time, you know my drill. It's a simple wash, rinse, repeat sort of deal. So, I mean, this game still only has so much. So, let's see, it's irrelevant to bushes. That one, this bush looks like it might work nicely. Yeah, that works. Maybe do like a clock straight ahead. I, wow. Always enjoy having phlegm. Always. Hmm. Where the hell is that picture frame I was using? There it is. This is... There we go. That kind of sticks with the theme of the room. And then I could probably do like a small desk right here for... Or vanity, really. But... let's be real, what are you using for a vanity? That could work. And then I just gotta color match it. Like that. Yeah, that totally did not do as I
like the
wanted
color
it.
blue.
Yeah, it's actually pretty relaxing, the color blue. I ironically remember a few years back unintentionally wore blue when I went to court, having no idea judges like the color blue. So that was actually pretty funny. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I got a blue suit, so I'm just gonna wear that. Go dressed like this fake badass lawyer or something. And yeah, found out right then and there judges like blue, so I wore the right color. Let's see here, but that's why when it comes to my house, is most of my homes I use like gray, black, blue, white, because it's easy to put um whatever the hell you want basically to color match it. And I'll put a hanging shelf there. Shelf, 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 shelf. My brain just farted out on me. Here we go. That happens more often than you think. There we go. That'll pretty much write the clock. Oops. I'm like, yep, I'm done with this room, and my whole purpose was to put up a clock. Alright. There we are. I mean, I could put curtains, but nah. I don't feel like fighting with designs. And maybe an OCD, each curtain rod would have to be at a certain angle, and I'm just not gonna torture myself like that. At least right now. Alright. A couple of clocks, alarm clocks. Because unless that thing can go off, then... There we are. That'll do in here. Very simple, very basic. Oh, let me put a mirror up in here. Do I have space for a mirror? No. Oops. Oh well. It's all about getting the place sellable so you can keep Bilo away. That's really what it's about. I don't know what they were thinking putting that bastard in the game, but I mean, yeah, he's good if you don't feel like finishing out a property and you just want to get rid of it. Fine, whatever. At least he's there. And it does help, but when you work really hard on something, then you get that friggin' crotch sniffer. Oh, only I can handle a mess like this. Yeah, piss off. It's that type of male chauvinist behavior is why you should be fried in the electric chair. Oh, crap. There we go. I mean, I could move this wall in a little more, but again, or I could just build one out and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Slight difference, but the bathroom's going to be the challenging part. I can make that a half
Just ordered
bath.
KFC.
Nice. I ordered from my local restaurant last night. I had a couple of grinders. Trust me, they hit the friggin' spot, too. Tell you, I like most foods, but shit, they don't like me. There we are. And I can just put, maybe a stool. A small stool. That's not what I had in mind. Will that work? Yeah, that kind of works. Beautiful. Alright. That's all it took. Problem is, I could put the bed right there, but then the side tables are going to interfere with the door. What the hell is going on here? Where the hell did them switches come from? You know what, I'm going to do the bathroom first, because trust me, this is going to be pretty challenging. Very small, confined space. Okay, so tiles. Let me get a good gander here. It's like gray, whites, blues, so could do that and just diamond style. Blacks make one part blue. Make the middle part black and then keep the grout gray. Kind of make it almost 60s, but with a twist. All right.
I've not played House Flipper for a week. Been feeling low, so had a little break.
I don't blame you. You gotta take all the time you need. Wow. Let me get a drink real quick. Every time I go to talk, the fucking phlegm kicks in. It's really irritating. Right. Nothing that a little Coke can't take care of, and that's Coca-Cola, YouTube, so don't get any funny ideas. The last thing I need to be is banned off of YouTube. They think I'm talking about powder, or let's just say the sugar that comes from south of the border.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, I mean, to be fair, fuck. I did just say Coke. And damn it! Anybody could misinterpret that, so yeah. They could be like, oh, get some pissed off Karen. Oh, my little Timmy heard Coke. I don't want him learning that. You didn't watch the rest of the way through, did you? That's another thing. People being all up in your business. My God, can't they just get a life? I mean, if you're doing something dumb and you need to be corrected on it, I can see someone butting in then if it's gonna hurt you or somebody else. But if they're just doing something, mind your own damn business. What's so hard about that? If it's not harming anyone or themselves, keep your nose to yourself. Yeah, you know something? I think I'm gonna be able to do a half bath here. I mean, honestly, I'm so sick and tired of that too. People just butting in, thinking they have the answer. They know, and they don't know jack shit. And then when you go to tell them off, you're the bad person. Explain to me where that makes sense.
I'm just glad you're live streaming.
Yeah, well, I had to finish that last project because, like I said in Flawless's stream, it was going to be a multi-property showcase, so. And trust me, that's why it's been a while. And trust me, when you see the third property, it's going to be many of a minute before I ever do anything like that again. Because that kind of went way outside my boundaries. So, here we are. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now let's see how I'm going to set up a bed. This is going to be the fun part. That's a couch. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, what's with all the... You try to talk. It's either the phlegm gets in the way. Every time you go to talk, you got a friggin' mic belch. Both equally irritating and embarrassing. Right here. But I'm sure Flawless will watch this later, so... And I'm know he's gonna be pretty impressed with what he's about to see, so... I've put these, I know they're not
Just
a
cough
knit...
it up, Boston Low.
Oh, I'm doing my best to cough it up, but when it tries to be that stubborn SOB of a... You get it. It's just... But I try my best not to keep clearing my throat because I know that's another equally irritating thing that I know people don't want to constantly hear that. I mean, I may not be the biggest professional or best YouTuber on this platform, but you know what? I try to maintain some professionalism if I can. Alright, we'll put a potted plant, obviously.
You're just being normal.
Well, yeah, there's that. I mean, as normal as I'll ever be. But I try to keep things to a down low if I get hyphy because, I mean, like I said before, I'm not a child-friendly channel. I made that very clear. But you get those out there who clearly don't know English very well until they hear a cuss word and their little Jimmy hears it, and then they go off the rails crazy because now their kid's saying it. It's like, sure, you get mad because your kid learns a new word, which I very clearly stated perfectly, but you didn't understand that. But the minute your kid comes out and says fuck all, you understand that perfectly. And now you're crying to YouTube and going to want to report me for saying that. I don't care if I get kicked off of YouTube. I really don't. If anything, I'd just laugh because there's still Twitch. Granted, you gotta, when it comes to Twitch, you're gonna have to be there or be square when it comes to that because I don't save nothing to my page. So that's one of those things where if you're there, you're there. You're not, you're not. And that's the end story. So yeah, I still got Twitch. So if YouTube banded me, I'd just laugh at them. I really don't care. And like I said, with this whole online ID shit going, and yes, it has made its way over to 25 U.S. states. Um, the minute they start doing it in Rhode Island, guess what? And they want my ID just to search the stupid internet. That's game over. I will not submit to a tyrannical surveillance government. I don't care. And then this time that's not a conspiracy or me putting a tinfoil hat on. That's the absolute truth. Let me pull this out so I can duplicate that. Oh shit, I got stuck. I mean, honestly, that's why I said when they said it's for the children, I'm just like, bullshit. And yet, like, 80% of the world is saying that. They know it's bullshit. Since when did the government ever care about your kids? And here's a bigger question. If they really truly cared about your kids, answer me this. When did they ever care about you? So if they don't care about you, then why would they care about your kids? Answer that for me. And you'll get someone out there who's so brain dead. They'll be like, oh, but they do. I'll be like, you are a lost cause. I hope you know that. That's one
Lowell,
thing I
what
still...
do you make of the 31 atlas they are talking about?
Yeah, and I know it's Ofcom, I think they call it out in the UK. They literally have websites here in the United States that will not show out in the UK or anywhere near. And you got Ofcom bullying United States websites and fining them if they don't comply. What the hell? Alright, first things first. If that website is not out there in the UK, what business do you have forcing websites that are just in the United States only to comply with your act? You don't. I would literally tell Ofcom to go fuck themselves. Straight up. So the fact that some of these websites are giving in, that they have no business of attacking in the first place, is beyond me. I'm one, like I said, I say it straight like it is. And if I offend some little Karens over that, oh well. Quite frankly, I say oh well because I'm tired of it. And again, like I said, this whole online act thing, there's way more to it. In digital IDs and stuff, there's way more to it than that. So I just tell people, you remember that when everything goes digital and the government doesn't like what they see and they freeze your bank account and you're out of food or you got a bill to pay, you just remember that, because I'm not going to comply with any of that. And if someone says, oh, if you're hungry enough, you will. No, I won't. I soon rather die on my feet before on my knees. And that's what I tell everyone. You can die kissing the
By the
government's
way,
ass.
there was a 3.3 earthquake up north a few days back. Never happened before.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, earthquake. Hey! Earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah. That's another thing that was preached in the Holy Bible that was written over 2,000 years ago. These are the things I'm talking about that's to come. So, but the digital dollar that's coming and the biometric digital ID, that's all tied in with the beast system. Why do you think they're pushing AI so much? Or as I call it, artificial unintelligence, because some of the crap I've seen with AI, and you can fool it, it's not so intelligent, is it? I mean, if you could honestly tell me that I can get past,
Just as well kiss my ass goodbye rolling on the floor laughing.
I mean, yeah, because like I said, that's why I inform people, read Revelations, especially out of the, and it could be out of the Old or New Testament Holy Bible. Read Daniel and read John. You want to see the crap that's aligning right now, what's going on in the world? The so-called peace deal, a two-state solution between Israel. Trust me, it's all lining up. And if you're still blind to see that, I feel sorry for you. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm gonna promise you it's not gonna be an easy 7 years. It's gonna be the worst time to be alive. And that's when, like I said, the digital dollar takes over and the government controls
No
your bank
worries, I pray
account.
daily.
Amen. I mean, things are gonna get nuts here pretty soon, trust me. I can't say when, because I don't know, but we're riding on the eve of it. And I don't make predictions. I'm not one of those people who go out and be like, oh yeah, this is when it's gonna happen. Are you sure about that? Because man doesn't know the time, day, or hour. So there you go. All right, let me put a plant in here and then do the driveway real quick. You know what? Yeah, I could put. Let me move this over a little more. Oops. There we go. And then I'll start showing my other properties. Now, like I said before, I'm far from perfect. So, if someone tries to accuse me of being perfect, I just tell them no, I'm far from it. That's another standard people get wrong about Christianity is they think they're all perfect. No, no one's perfect. So, when someone says that to me, I just kind of like shake my head at them and laugh at them
I
and be
wish I
like,
never lost all my favorite pictures.
I mean, yeah, that's why I never really take pictures because. Oh, hey, baby. What's your name? And as I was saying, that's why I never really take pictures because just in case something like that happens. All right, I'm gonna sell the bed and I'm just gonna mimic this because I'm too lazy to
Rolling on the
do
floor
anything.
laughing.
Let's see. Oops. All right. There's that. Grab this. All right. Beautiful. And I'm not sure whether I don't think I can fit anything back here as far as the pool goes. So, I think I'm out on God's good humor with this one. But it's overall, like I said, I originally had the washer and dryer over here, but yeah, sort of like a small. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it small, but right. We're gonna save it real quick, and then I'm gonna. Wow, 50 minutes
Great job
already?
clapping hands.
Thank you, Pam. I'm gonna start with the lowest one first, because obviously I copied my brother with this one. We'll just wait 100,000 years for it to load. I really didn't finish this one, but whatever, it is what it is. Like I said, I get halfway through my ideas and then another one pops in, and that's kind of torturous in itself. But here we go. We're going to start with this one. And you have seen one like this on Flawless Rages 2 channel, so. But of course, I built mine different. Most of my builds, like I say, come in sandbox mode, so. Saves me time from ripping down a house. Though it can be very, very therapeutic at some points. Until you get one that's so gargantuously big. Yeah, that's what she said. And, oops, hang on a minute. Close, you son of a whore. Gotta keep the face on. Of course, it put me inside. Pun intended. Alright. So, I bring you to Boston State Penitentiary. Like Flawless, I myself built a prison. There are some subtle differences, though. We'll start with, got your catwalk there.
Oh, Mal.
So basically in here, you'll have your visiting. Again, I didn't put the small office in, but whatever. This is where you would check in if you want inmates. You know, you're seeing an inmate. So there you have it. You come out here, which should just be the side crap, I'm stuck. You come out here, which will come up here. You can walk along the catwalk and oversee everything. I didn't build the towers. I tried to, but the stairs drove me nuts. So I just gave up on the towers. Right. So there's your visiting area and reception. Now, this will be Thanks, Pam. This will be general population. You know, as soon as you get brought in, you'll come here. First, you follow the yellow line. I know the yellow line's a bit off, but oh well. You'll come in here where you'll get your strip search and raped by the guard. You know what I mean. If you've ever been to a normal jail, you know. Got your cameras, so you're being watched from every angle. And then once that is, you'll come over here and get your prison outfit and other odds and ends. Come in here. You'll start having every jail cell's the same, so I can just show the one. But yeah, 2-person bunk, you know. Oh, I know that sound all too well. Good times. Not really. Anyhow, yeah. You know, you got your seating area where they can play cards or do whatever. Over here you got your TV. Locked behind glass so they can't, you know, if they riot or do whatever. Right. Come up here. Again, same principle. Same.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Let's just say I've been arrested a couple of times. It's been an experience. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. You come down here. Again, just a lot of cells. The showers. So, like I said, you see in Flawlesses, it's somewhat similar, but my prison differs because you know what's about to come. Right, and if you come down here, oh yeah, I didn't finish yeah, you can see where I had an outline for the tower, but it just never came to be. You have the yard, so they can all come out, do whatever they want. Lift weights, even though I didn't put them. You know,
That's a
talk
lot
among
of
each
work
other.
right there.
Oh, trust me, this I wouldn't really call it a nightmare, but it came pretty close. More cameras. Then you walk through here. I didn't put no lights, obviously. Again, you have your visiting area, but through here you have your cafeteria where they can all come in. And then in here, you got your kitchen, which you have your little tray thing where you slide the trays through. So that's basically, I'd say, minimum security, what this building would be. But now we're about to go over to Skid Row. Yep, you knew that was coming. So we come through here. Oh, you still better not crash, you game. Now we come in here. It's sort of the same deal. But once you're in here, I didn't finish that office either, trust me. It would have probably been another 2 or 3 days before I streamed if I did, because, like I said, Wednesday, you got that GTA update, and I'm planning on streaming that. So basically, yeah, single beds in these cells. This is where basically the worst of the worst goes, and you're in there for 23 hours a day. So, same thing up here. You know. Now we run this way. And over here you got, again, your showers. Which way do I run? But now that's basically this house. But, now you go down through the tunnel. And, well, this is where you're going to come when you spend your last 2 weeks. Yeah, you knew it was going there. I just didn't put a shower because obviously I'd never been on death row. So, surprisingly, with the anger I got, I'm surprised I never ended up on Skid Row. But oh well. So basically, I'll put that real quick. Yeah, that's where they can just get cleaned up or do whatever. But you know, at the end you stand up. Now you walk that short mile. You come in here. You got 2 options. Lethal injection or the electric chair. Like I said, that's the thing that differs between Flawlesses and mine. I got old Sparky, and you can have lethal injection. And of course, through there's the witness room. And of course, a microphone for your final words or statements. You come in here. I just play, this is how kind of dark I can get with my humor. You have your vials of the 3 things they mainly use for lethal injection. And of course, the generator and stuff for the chair. So there you go. And then, of course, you come out here. This just comes out back out to the yard and
Oops,
yeah, that right.
my phone. Rolling on the floor
Oops.
laughing.
Oh well, at least they make phones stronger today. And yeah, that pretty much covers it for the prison. Now, we'll head to the main menu. And we'll head to the mansion next. Let's see. We can wait 20 years while it decides to load it, which will be Project X. Oh boy, here we go. 20 bloody years. So slow. You would think with high speeds, be going into 2026, shit like this wouldn't be that slow. But no, it's still painstakingly slow. And watch it starts me inside the house. That always seems to be the kick with this game. I don't know who just honked their horn, and I don't care. I'm sure it has nothing to do with me anyway, so yeah. Just another brain dead halfwit who can't drive. Oh, you're thinking about crashing, aren't you, game? For Christ's sakes, I'm getting old and gray here. Come on. Alright. Well, at least it didn't put me inside the house. Problem is, I gotta look down so you can't see nothing and start from the front. Alright. So, there you have it. I didn't do nothing down in the garage, obviously. That's just there for aesthetic purposes. But, yeah. I tried to go as bougie as possible with this one, because who doesn't want a fireplace as soon as they walk into their house? So, obviously, main entry. No need to explain more there. Thanks, Pam. Pam. Wow. Got your dining room area. And then your massive kitchen. Because obviously you're going to have more than one cook in here.
Rolling on the floor, laughing.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the stovetop burners. Oh, well. Alright. So what we're next? We'll come out here. You just got some, like, museum art. Why is that going? Why won't you shut up? It's stuck. Screw it. So my place is spooked. And some more odds and ends. You know, the stuff I usually do. And, oops. That was supposed to be a half bath. You never saw that. Okay, we go in here. Obviously, I have the living room area. Again, another fireplace, more worthless art.
Can't stop laughing.
I'm glad I'm cheering you up. In here, you know, you have a seating room. Sort of like a wet bar. So, there is that. Looks like I didn't color match that door frame either. Wow, I'm on a roll. Now, we come through here. Well, at least that bathroom's done. Right, so you have your first half bath. All the usual crap I do. And in here you have a library. But it's not just a library. If you're someone like me who don't trust banks, well, you come through here. You have a secret, you have a hidden safe. Oh my God! Why? What? Okay, well, well, there's that. Let's just stand by the door, apparently. So, yeah, you have like gems, Rolexes, or whatever you want to call them, those high-end bougie watches. A bunch of cash. You know, that I kind of made like gold and silver over there. So, you have gold and silver bars. Basically what a vault would have. and lots of security. So yeah, there's the vault. And
Buffering
trust me,
don't quick save.
interesting. Now we'll go upstairs, which we got bedroom number 1, and I never finished out here either. Like I said, I only go so far with them most of the time. And yeah, I mean it's comfy. At least you got that. Anybody else want anything bigger than comfy? Well, wait, did I? Oh no, that's a different wallpaper. Again, I gotta have my puss. So whatever whatever works. You know, crap to hang your clothes up in, wardrobes, that sort of deal. This is the house I was working on when I had a power outage and I just kind of gave up on it. I just left it where it was at. I'm like, ah, the hell with it. I'll get started on the next project. Gotta love those rolling blackouts. Another thing they can't seem to get right. But yeah, come in here. This is like a master because it has not only its own walk-in closet, but right off to the side here you have the bathroom. So yeah. Everything.
Great work, Boston. One day try a few little ones to sell. I'm sure you would do great. Thumbs up.
Appreciate that, Pam. Thanks. Did I put a light? I did not put lights in here. Oops. I mean, if I was to build this in story mode, yeah, I could probably sell it. But something with just missing a light, no doubt Bilo will probably come up with that smug remark, only I can put lights up in the house or deal with a house with no lights. Just some stupid ass night comment or something. So, yeah, I mean, this is, again, it was a mega mansion that I promised a month ago in Flawless's stream. It's just, I kind of rushed through it. But, yeah, like I said, as long as they're at least grade B, it's acceptable, I'll show them. And then here you just got a small office. So now we'll head back down, and of course an upper balcony, so you can sit on the upper balcony, which makes things more fun.
I wouldn't have the patience to do anything so huge, lol.
Oh, it's time consuming. My advice to you would be start off with like an hour a day. Because when I started doing these, I started with only one room at a time and then moved on to something else. And trust me, it is a work of patience. But I always encourage people, telling them they can do it. It's just, if you have the image in your head, you can build it. But just take your time with it. It don't have to be fully built in 1 or 2 days. If it takes you a month to build something this big, then be it. Even if it took you 6 months to build it, and you want to do other projects in between, you could. Trust me. Don't have to be rushed out. I probably could put out something way more better than this if I took a month or 2 to build it. In other words, fully planned it. So it's just one of those situations you gotta have faith. But yeah, that's the second staircase. Then you come in here, you have the gym. Now, I almost about to say that's it for this property. It most certainly is not
I'll
it.
leave the mansions to you.
Okay. You come out under the back patio here. You can have a nice theater screen so you can watch movies outside. Or the screen's big enough so you can probably. Oh no, wait, the pool don't go back that far. I was gonna be like, you just sit in the water like this and watch Titanic on the big screen while you're in the water. Yeah, I'm that nuts. Over here, a couple picnic tables. Do you know my works? How I do things. Grill. Marijuana. I mean a bush. I mean a plant. And some more seating areas. So, yeah. Now you come over here, say, what's a bougie house without a pool house? Something small. You know, you're not going to get a lot out of this one. Except
Lol.
a place for like maybe another couple or your guests could sleep. So, yeah. Still equally fancy. I think I probably took more time with this one than I did with that behemoth over there, but oh well. And the same difference. You got your bathroom. Yeah, that's about all she wrote for this one. And now, for my back out of this, we'll go into my feature presentation. God, it sound like a freaking theater or cinema saying that. And now, our feature presentation. Whatever. Yeah, because everyone knows when you go to a cinema, you want to stare at 20 minutes of adverts. Right. And that's going to be.
It's amazing clapping hands.
Thanks, Pam. We'll go back into the heart. I said the heart. Work, you piece of garbage. Right. This one, like I said, took nearly a month or a little over a month. Because, yeah. But like I said, the game's somewhat freaking out now, so I can't do any more to it. That's if it doesn't crash loading into it. Oh well. That'd be a bit unfortunate. All that work just for this stupid game to act up. I think I got another gray hair and wrinkle. This thing's loading so slow. Oh, come on. Old ladies walk faster than this stupid thing loads. Alright. I need to make sure, yup, we're at Unit 1. Now, I got 'em marked because that big one over there is Unit 4. I mean, it
Give
should
my
be
love to your
obvious.
mom.
Alright, yeah, I'll let her know. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. So, obviously, you know I never put any cars in the garage, if ever, because according to Frozen District, these things are the size of tractor-trailer trucks, which don't make any sense. But oh well. So I tried my best to recreate the house from Car Dealership Simulator 2, but I started to, but then I went my own way about it. So over here you got your office, which works out perfectly. You know, some decorations. Living area with no plant. Oh my god. I totally put a plant there. What did it forget? Well, it's got one now. Anyhow, yeah, just small random table. And then you have your small kitchen. At least this one has a frickin' burner top this time. Right. I don't have to run any lights because it's daytime, so it'd be pointless. And I couldn't put nothing up here, but you have a big patio way, so this could basically be like,
I like the fact you can make curtains bigger now.
oh, I do too, trust me. I don't know what they were thinking not doing that in the first place with the windows they put in, but to each their own, I guess. So this is basically like your party style house. And then you come straight across here, you have a half bath because you come in here. I mean, it's obvious. But you have your full bath, so it's just if you have guests over, obviously visiting, they'll have somewhere to go. You don't have to go in your room into the bathroom. And then your standard closet with puss, whatever. And that's pretty much house number one, except, oh my god, don't you dare crash. Ugh. It froze up there for a second. I just felt my heart sink. I'm like, oh no. And last
This
but
is
not least,
everywhere rolling on the floor laughing.
it's an invasion of them. What more can I say? Yep, and that settles that. You just got the pool, and that settles it for property number one. Now we go to, oops, that's property number three. Hold on. Go to property number two. Sort of, almost has like a fire department look to it, but oh well. I try to stick with maybe like a brick chic sort of look. You come in, this would basically be your main corridor. I mean, no duh.
You have done amazing, Boston. Well done.
Thanks, but you haven't seen nothing yet. You know, dining room, kitchen. Ah, screw, I'll show you the pool now and just get it over with. Same deal, pool. But nothing out there without really pissing the game off. And, oh wow, okay. I was about to say, let me guess, I forgot a bathroom. But nope, this one's there. Beautiful. Come in here. More precious jewelry, that nonsense. Or fine jewelry, if you want to call it that. Your basic living room area. An alligator, so yeah. And a home office. So that settles the downstairs. Now we run upstairs, obviously. You have your full bath. Jack and Jill sinks.
Our KFC has got lost, confused face.
Huh. Sure the driver who's
Wow.
delivering it didn't steal it? And if you want to think tropical, here you go, oranges. That's about as tropical as it gets. So that could be like a child's bedroom. I think this one's another single bed. Yup. Again, most of it's wash, rinse, repeat. And a full bedroom. So, yeah. That's basically unit number 2. Open! Jesus Christ. Now we're back to running across down here. The Unit 3. Run into the speed limit sign because why the hell not? You may recognize this house a little bit. It does bear some resemblance to House Flipper 1. It does have small similarities. I will give a spoiler. So, yeah, basically, same difference, but, uh-oh, hang on. Turn on before I burn this place to the ground. Basically, you know, dining and living room, open concept sort of deal. I didn't finish in here. Again, you already know why, but that would have been a pantry. And possibly another wet bar along with kitchen. I would have put some bar stools there, but again, the game wanted to be a penis and not let me, so I mean, if you wanted to see the frame rates drop really bad, like it was
Nice.
Thanks. You know, man, when I build Porsche, I gotta go all gold. But, ew, that's still pink. Oops. Oh well. You got it. Bathroom. Come across here. You know, another bedroom, probably for your child. I'm just kind of going through it quick because I kind of got to take a piss. So, you got your, whatever you call that, walk-in closet. Boy, my brain really just farted out on me. Then you have your master bathroom, which is just completely perfect. No shower because I made the measurements kind of wrong, so that's my bad. And you come out here, like I said, this is where the house starts bearing a little resemblance from House Flipper 1. Is you have your full runaround balcony. That and you get a pair of binoculars and spy on your neighbor. So there's that. Right. Now we go to House 4. This one was the most time consuming, obviously. So
Brilliant.
now, obviously you have your garage here, double garage. And I did a little better with this one. This one I took a little more time on, so just have some decoration, some crap that, for whatever reason, rich people like to collect. You got your seating room number 1. So, some more plants.
Wow, you made a whole neighborhood.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be doing this again for a while. You got your office, bougie cars, obviously. You gotta flex on what you got. Dining room. And obviously the kitchen. When apparently no gold on that strip. Like, why? Oh my god. Sometimes the shit makes you wonder, is it with you or against you? Right. So help me God. Okay, it is over there. So yeah, decent sized kitchen. Can't go wrong. And again, like I said, couldn't really do anything with the backyard, obviously. Then you come in here, you have the pool room. So you have like a little hot tub right here. And then,
Very posh.
thanks. That's what I was going for. In here you just have a hot tub and closet bathroom. So once you're done swimming, you can get cleaned up or whatever. And a sauna, because you can't have a mansion without one of these. Rockstar, I hope you took notes for the mansion DLC. It better have a sauna in it. Although I'm willing to bet that'd be one thing they overlooked. Right. Now we head up to the second level. Where do I want to start? We'll start with this room. Nice and pink. Got that Pepto-Bismol explosion going on in here. But you got your first room. Can't really go wrong. And I believe, yeah, this is the bathroom. I really questioned the colors I used for this bathroom, but oh well. What what's done is done. And in here, of course, you got your crapper with that little golden freak. Now, and his and her sinks, or Jack and Jill sinks, whatever you want to
I
call
would
them.
totally get lost showing all this rolling on the floor laughing.
That I used to, back when I used to close the doors. And then I learned to leave the doors open so I know I've been there. So it kind of helps. And here I just got some decorations in the corridor. We come in here. Obviously another bedroom. And I try to color match everything as best as I could. So, and you come right here, and yet again. So basically, I would say the hardest part of these places is doing the layouts. But then a lot of times, even if you have to sit on it for a few days, it eventually does come to you. And have another bathroom right here. So, I didn't, oh yeah, there's a soap bottle. I'm about to say I didn't put a freaking soap bottle. I was only going to shrug my shoulders and walk away anyway, so. Then we have the upstairs entertainment room. Or basically the cinema, if you want to call it that. So, yeah. Close down the blinds and then you can watch whatever you want. Porn. But
Huge
yeah,
round of applause raising hands.
thanks. Now, you think that was it. No, 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 no. Now we go up to the third floor. I'm not sure what that is, but oh well. Got another bathroom here, which I left the light on. Hang on. Hold on. And over here would be another bedroom. No fireplace because I wasn't sure what I was going to make this room right offhand. So, oh well, it is what it is. More pig, a badger, candles, the works. Come over here and you have a third floor kitchen with dining room. So therefore, if you, you don't feel like going all the way downstairs for that crap, you don't have to. You got another media room, basically. More posh vehicles because, hey, you got the means for it. Why the hell not? Got another bedroom. So now we come down here as we narrow the end of this. Could be like a kid's room here, you know. Nothing too far out of the sort. And then, of course, another bathroom. So, there you have it. Have I been through this whole place already? It's amazing how something could take you days or weeks to build and you can be through with it in minutes. I mean, I guess if I wanted to brag on and drag on about one room for an hour straight, I could before moving to the next, but then I'll just bore people and they'll probably just leave, so I'd rather go through it quick than, right, and now we come back outside before the grand reveal, and this one's gonna be for my brother. Let's turn the lights on and make it nighttime. Let's see. Gotta give it that nightlife. This will probably crash the game. Despite being different vehicles.
I never expected to see all these buildings. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I just got bored of doing the same old, so I wanted to try something different. But jump over the bush, you cocksucker. Once I get all the lights on, I can... Oh, that one was on. I'll just choose a random bed to go to sleep in. And these lights do have their own grid system, so... That's all. There's also that. Alright. Alright, now we'll make it nighttime. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Any random house will do. Make it nighttime so I can put up with the bloody flickering. Oh dear God. That's an inducing seizure waiting to happen. Ah! So, fucking game. And yes, the traffic lights are functional. So, where? It's on one of these posts over here. I know oh, here we go. So, cross is red, so, yeah. I mean, with the lights on going across the grid thing, then then obviously the road crossing here, I just got those grids connected, so. But yeah, there's that. Now for the grand unveiling. In my dark sense of humor, I want to welcome you to, and YouTube, this is a town in Connecticut, so you can't go there with me by saying it's inappropriate. Welcome to Middlesex. And then, of course, the next town over. Next town over be Wankworth.
Got my chicken.
Nice. Alright, let me go change this back to daytime real quick so you can better see the signs. Oh shit.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Let me just turn these down so. Stop getting stuck on stuff. God. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I just need to... There we go. Let me go turn it back to daytime. Easy enough as it is. Ah, freaking flickering. So we run down this way. Again, I can change the lights back to green and stuff. Alright, this one's kind of dirty, but as far as I know, it actually is a town in Pennsylvania. Again, if those who know me know me. So, for my brother, even though he doesn't watch that and his kids don't anymore, you got Wonder Tunnel 7 miles. And of course, Cockenhand 69 miles. So, yeah. Good job, Pennsylvania. You got respect from me. You got a town called Cockenhand. Why? Why, Pennsylvania? What were you thinking? Same with you, Connecticut. Middlesex? I mean, for the love of God. And of course, Wankworth Beach, 2 miles. So, that works on all levels, I guess. So, yeah. That's this build in a nutshell. And probably the only one you're going to see for a long time at this caliber. Because that was... Yikes. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, this took a very long time. Well, with that being said, I think I'm going to run now because I really got to take a leak. If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. And while you're here, do me a favor and subscribe to Pam's Gaming TV 2000 as she also puts out really great content and she can really use the love right now. So go check her channel out, check her videos out, and trust me, you're going to like what you see. I'll leave it at that. Now, you want someone who kind of thinks like me. Well, we almost guaranteed think alike. Austin. You're more than welcome, Pam. Thanks for watching. That'd be my brother, Flawless Rage 2. Definitely check his channel out and go subscribe to him because, well...
Thanks for streaming Smiling Face with Hearts.
Not a problem, Pam. Again, thanks for watching. If this doesn't say it all right here, and if he does watch this, I know he's going to laugh at this sign especially. If you think out in the UK, you got some pretty messed up names for streets or towns. It always seems like the United States can outdo you better. I swear it's a challenging game. You put out something that sounds kind of dirty for a street in the US, is like, oh yeah, well, we could top that. Again, I just want to know why Connecticut and Pennsylvania. If you know the history behind why your towns got named Cockenhand and Middlesex, I would like to know. I mean, honestly. Oh wait, it's Middlesex, Massachusetts. No. I'm pretty sure.
On the floor laughing.
I'm pretty sure it's Connecticut, but either way, the U.S. has some pretty ass-backward names for towns. It's pretty comical. So, just remember, there are more messed up places around the world than if it makes you question why your street got named that or your town. Just know it ain't your country only. I mean, honestly, I've heard some things in my day, but that took the cake. Like Uncasville Quick Lube and Car Wash. No, they're not being sponsored. Okay, I get it. I go there, I get a quick lubing. I mean, you could just say car wash, couldn't you? Again, good job, Connecticut. That's all I'm going to say. My God. All right, well, I'm out. Thank you all for watching. And be sure to subscribe to both Pam's Gaming TV 2000 Flawless Rage 2. And my brother, I hope you do stream tonight or tomorrow. But Wednesday, I'm going to be quite busy doing GTA. I don't know, maybe if you're having a change of thought now, but I don't know. As long as I'm not having dinner, I ain't busy, and I jump in your
Thanks
stream,
and
let
bye
me
for now.
know.
Smiling face with hearts.
Goodbye, Pam. Stay safe and stay well. You as well, Paul. All right, well, I really got to piss like a racehorse. Tell me if you heard that one. There's nothing else now to say, but always be you, be the real you, be the true you. Don't be a fake to fit in where you don't belong. Straight and simple. You're only making yourself miserable. Right. I'm out. Good night, everybody.